Welcome to the show, everybody. John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. If you got the book, then you got the book. All right, you're ready to go. All right, we do everything out of here. It tells you ahead of time what to do for the drills, for the homework. You can post stuff. You can read the story within the book. I know one kid read the story. It was Trey, Trenton. He read the actual story. Thank you so much for reading the story. It's not perfect. I wrote it, but I'll make it better from years past, whatever. But it's just a story about a kid who grows up in our program and all the things that he goes through, and it's pretty neat. But yes, we got a 10-minute show. I got the timer down. All right, I'm gonna try to get to 10 minutes. I might add extra 5 minutes. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to get through this thing fast. So just give me 10 minutes of your time, and we will get going. First thing first, we got Spain. Pointing the wrong way. So we got Spain coming up. All right, we have the deadline for our Spain trip. You get to go to Spain for $600. Well, $500. Crazy, huh? All right, and that pays for your flight, pays for your hotel, pays for the actual tournament, and might pay for your parents to go too. So they can go we want one parent to go for free if you take an anchor spot by Wednesday. I will tell more information on that tomorrow through WhatsApp. So make sure you guys are following us on WhatsApp for that stuff. But this is a really, really cool trip. It's your chance to get it because we have raised $16,000. We're going to raise some more. So the more money that we raise, the more that helps our team get there. And it's a very, very, very cool trip. We take domestic trips around the state or around the country too, just to get better, just to improve, just to see where we are, but also to make basketball very, very special and to make our lives more special too. All right. Other thing is this: you can be this thingy, or you can be this guy with the pole. All right. You can be a sheep or a shepherd. I need you guys to post homework, and you're either a sheep or a shepherd. And you might be thinking, there's a third one. I could be the little doggy. Shut up. No, the doggy doesn't count on this. You're either a sheep or you're a shepherd. Either you're posting homework and you're the sheep. Nope, you're the shepherd. You're the shepherd if you're posting homework. Because the shepherd is showing all the sheep where to go. But realize this, if everyone were posting except for you, no matter what excuse that you had, if 99% of kids were posting, you would too. And that makes you a sheep. I know I could get everyone to post if like 99% of people were posting. That's what makes you a sheep. If you're a sheep, you're just following people along. But if you're the shepherd, you are creating something bigger than yourself, and people are following you toward this like huge destination. Now, if you're like, I forgot to post it, I didn't want to post it, I can't post it because I'm too young, or whatever it may be, okay, cool. You can be a sheep for the meantime, I suppose, but you're not helping anyone out. All right, learn to be a shepherd in life, and you will go very, very far. Especially if you're the type of person to be like, why are my teammates doing this? Why are my teammates better? Why aren't my teammates? No, it's your fault. If you're not, unless you're a shepherd, it's your fault. If you're just a sheep, just going around, it's your fault. You're doing the bidding. And when you get a whole bunch of sheep and no shepherd, they go around in circles and just do nothing. So don't be that person. Do the homework, post it. No matter what you may think about it, it helps. Trust me. It shows me what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right. Hypes me up on you. I might play you more because of it. But it builds a culture, and that's the main thing. Let's check our quote of the day. I see you in the comment section. I got Mendoza. Mendoza in the comment section. That is Adrian Mendoza. And then I have Jordan. Hi, it's Jordan. Hello, Jordan. All right. Thank you guys for joining. We are not going on in Aurora today, just in Broomfield. All right. It was last week. It was basically the opposite. This week it's this way. I'm thinking teacher conferences. But yes, the quote of the day is watch film. We just put out a highlight tape, but watch more than highlights. But watch film. See what you did wrong. Part of that was two players this last weekend, Lincoln and Owen. They both said, "Hey, I think you're stupid, coach." They didn't say that though. I said, "Hey, look, you did this." For Lincoln, it was a travel. For Lincoln, it was he went under a screen. He said he went over the screen. I was like, no, he went under the screen. And for Owen, I think it was like, I don't know, like a lack of box out, or he didn't reach for the ball or something like that. He goes, "Yeah, I did." I'm like, "No, you backed up." He goes, "No, I didn't." I was like, "Okay, I'll film you." So I filmed him. He changed everything on the spot. He did amazing because he knew that he would be filmed. So film yourself. You'll make less mistakes. It holds you accountable. But watch the game film. Break it down. If you can't watch your own game film, watch basketball games and like for the pros, for college, and watch to learn. Watching film makes you an enormously better player. So make sure you guys are doing that. Moving on, we got our itinerary for the day. Make sure that you guys are doing the homework. The homework for upcoming day, since we don't have team practice tomorrow, the homework is. There I go. The homework is the workout card. The workout card has 4 different levels. Make sure you guys are doing that level. And the bottom level is just doing 5 minutes of jump ropes, 5 minutes of ball handling, 50 push-ups, and 100 jump shots like that. But as you get older, like in high school, it doubles. And as you get into college, it triples. Pros, it quadruples. And think of yourself as going all that way. For today, we have extended MON layups, hurdle reverse layups, lane slides, 21x3 jumpers, and 2 more drills that I'm going to show you right now, like bluff and recover, and 10 in a row in under 5 minutes. All right, watch those drills right this second so we can see if you guys can possibly get them. First one is lane slides. All right, lane slides are like this. All right, we're going to slide back and forth. Make sure that you step with the correct leg first. All right, you can't step with the leg closest to the line that you just stepped on. You must step away. It seems easy, but I guess it's kind of hard. All right, next one, we got 21x3 jumps. It's just jumping from one side of the court to the next, to the next, to the next. But if you go from the middle, it's 2 hands, 2 feet. Go from the left side, it's off the right leg and reach with the left hand. And off the opposite side, it's the opposite. So, and you just go 21 times 3 jumps. So all 3 ones, 21 times. And you're trying to dunk it. You're not just trying to like do whatever. You're trying to actually dunk it, no matter how small you are. For bluff and recover, that guy right there, he has help side. He has help side. This guy doesn't have to worry. This guy has help side. Don't worry about it if you're this guy. If you come off, no one can help you. So this guy in the blue, Teo, he's going to be doing bluff and recover. This is going to be bluff and recover. This guy's just playing defense. This guy's playing help side, but this guy's going to be bluff and recover. And what bluff and recover means is you pretend. You pretend that you're coming, you open up, and then you take a jab, step, and a jab with your hand toward me. Boom, you turn, and then you jab, step, and jab with your hand like that, and then you just close back out to your man. You aren't even standing there, you're pretending. All right, you give them a tough shot. So for this particular drill, we're gonna go in, make a good pass, no blocks, just make them shoot a tough shot, and then we rotate. But make sure that you try to drive tough, twist pass with the jump stop, pass the ball out, so we can practice that as well. All right, show us the drill, John Sanders, please. Hurry up. Here we go. Get in here, twist, pass, shot, and then we all rotate. The guy will pass the ball, put his hands up for the rebound. Then we all rotate spots. That's simple enough. Make sure you guys do that. Even in games, do that stuff, please. Extended Manu Ginobili layups. Ball goes up to the opposite shoulder. Stays up, shoulder, up. Up, shoulder, up. So it goes in a triangular fashion. It doesn't lower. You don't lower your elbows. You don't lower the ball. No matter what. You don't bring it down low to just chuck it up. You don't shoot the ball. You shoot a layup. So you're going from side to side, shooting a Manu Ginobili layup. Next, last one is hurdle reverse layup. I think it's the last one. Is it? I don't know. All right. But you're going to come in, hit with the same side foot. Normally we dribble the ball with one hand, and then we hit with the opposite foot. But since we're doing reverse layup, we hit with the same side foot. We hit that down, and then you pick the ball up, go 1, 2 over the hurdles, and then you shoot a reverse layup by being perpendicular to the baseline if you can. You shouldn't be twisting and turning on this one. I believe that would be it. Yes, that would be it. All right, so know that stuff, do that stuff, love that stuff. I'll see you guys tonight on that stuff. Who's been doing the homework? The more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. So true, so true, so true. Let's see who's not trying to bleed in battle. We got Donovan with the 50 push-ups. All right, Adrian, fast class. Now he's doing the real homework. He's doing all the challenges. He's doing, I don't know if he's doing the drills but for the day, but he's doing that. We got Mello doing 350 shots, some free throws, things like that. All right, we want you guys to do 5 minutes of each drill that we're about to do. So we showed you the drills. Do 5 minutes apiece. If you have the homework, you can do that. If you have the book, you can do that there. If you don't, you can copy out people who have already done the homework, especially Kieran. He's the guy that does all those things. I got Damien doing the homework as well. We also have a homework channel in WhatsApp, so make sure you guys put that somewhere, some way, somehow. All right, I got a trivia question for you guys. Whoever answers the most gets a $50 coin. What NBA team drafted Caitlyn Jenner? What NBA team drafted Caitlyn Jenner? It's a weird question. See if you have it. I'll be right back after this commercial break.
Warrior Challenge Arena. We do birthday parties, bachelor parties, corporate team building events, field trips, youth group events, anything that brings a group together and you want to have some physical fun. Warrior Challenge Arena is the place for you.
All right, that's my 10-minute timer. I'm gonna put 5 more minutes on it. We have five minutes. I'll hurry up. What NBA team drafted Caitlyn Jenner? That is the answer right there. I got the answer. Kansas City Kings. The Kansas City Kings drafted Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner then was known as Bruce Jenner. He was a decathlete, a gold medal decathlete, which means he did 10 freaking events for the Olympics. Drafted in the 7th round of the 1977 NBA draft. They just picked him with the 139th overall pick, even though he never played college basketball. They just picked him, I think, just, hey, does the best athlete in the world want to play? Since then, he has changed into a girl. So now he's Caitlyn. He's really famous for it. With the Kardashians. Very, very famous person like that. But yes, I thought it was going to be a trick question, but I did not trick Adrian. Adrian, you got it. You got it right. And that would be your 7th point. He is murdering this month. All right, 7 wins. And I hear Adrian's been doing it. I know when Kieran was winning, it was Zach. Can another kid beat Adrian at this thing? You get to use whatever means that you want. Anyways, in the meantime, we have the story of the day. When you're on the court, the highs and lows off the court don't matter. Let them go. Basketball is your escape and your home, lest you be affected and distracted. Use the sport as therapy or to humble yourself, or else it'll all eventually bury you. Good or bad, players should reset their mind once they step onto the court. Dude, that is deep. You need to, yeah. Once you get on the court, man, all the things in life don't matter. Just let them go. whether they be the great things like an A on a test or the worst things like your boyfriend or girlfriend breaking up with you, okay? You let it go and let it either humble you or like lift your spirits, okay? Let this be your sanctuary. Let this be different because it's something that you can really, really control in your life with the hard work. So it's a great thing. Speaking of things that control you, you got JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee was in China, I guess, or something like that. Dominating. Where is he? I don't know exactly where he is, but he is dominating. This is what NBA basketball players do. You think that they suck, whatever, blah, they're not that. No. Among the world, they are amazing. He is killing it. But he was the type to let his emotions get at the best of him, especially with some Shaq's in the full moments, which we'll talk about in a second. All right. Other thing we got here is, what do you think about this play? It's at the end of the game's over. This team I think White had just won it, basically, but they were just shaking hands. Shook some hands, went like that. That was with Joker, right? And then all of a sudden, this guy goes in and tries to score, and he scores for no reason. Is this disrespectful? I think it was a guy from France. Who would do that? Okay, you could go try to score. You can do that if you want, but don't shake the dude's hand first. Or should they just play it out? What do you guys think? Very, very strange. Very strange. I mean, it's funny. And this is JaVale McGee talking about Shaq to the full.
Misconception that I was dumb, I feel like a lot of people think I'm dumb or something. I didn't understand.
He says a lot of people think he's dumb because of Shaq to the full moments. And basically he said, like, he goes, dude, I was getting paid by the NBA, but he goes, but I wasn't getting paid clown money. That's why, that was why he was upset. He goes, yeah, cool, I can be a clown, but you better pay me clown money. And I've never been on his side about this. I've been like, stop doing dumb things. But, dude, that's a good point. I mean, like, it's ruining his brand, ruining his everything just to keep putting out his mistakes. Especially if other people are making the mistakes, but his are funnier, I suppose. It could be, like, almost libelous. Like he could sue someone on it, which he kind of, like, was mad about. But at the end of the day, you control your stuff. Don't make dumb mistakes. I don't know what to say about it. All right? It's kind of weird. It's kind of random, but he did get over it eventually. And again, like I said before, he's doing well now in Europe. All right? Last thing, you got D-Wade talking.
Mark Cuban come out recently and say that he don't care. He taking it to his grave. 2006 was rigged, is what Mark Cuban said. Mark Cuban.
He said, Mark Cuban says that the victory that they had was rigged. And that Dwayne Wade got all the fouls. He goes, that sometimes happens. You got to deal with it. All right. I don't know if you know much about it, but that's Dwayne Wade from the Miami Heat. They played against the Dallas Mavericks. And yeah, there was some home cooking maybe. At the end of the day, that's my timer. At the end of the day, it's up to you to win the games. All right, and you can't just hold off on conspiracy theories and things like that. People love those things. The refs probably don't care about your 5th grade game either, guys. They probably didn't rig this even at the NBA level. It just might seem like that because the momentum was on their side. Maybe the other players are better at like risking fouls or whatever. But chances are you didn't make your shots the entire time. Chances are you did something to lose the game. So I say just control what you can control and let the rest just play out. Anyways, that's my time. Don't forget that the quote of the day, you guys, is watch film. If you know the quote of the day, you want to do the push-ups, that's my time. I'll talk to y'all soon. Work hard, keep working hard, keep posting homework. Let's keep taking things to the next level, please. All right, that's my time. Talk to y'all later, man. Where's my excerpt, my outro? Do it. Hit it.